64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Hello, I'm Lucy. I live at 64 Zoo Lane and I have some very special neighbours. Look!
There's one with a hump, and one who can jump, and one who is, well, a little bit plump.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some like it hot, and some like it chilly, and some like it both ways, and that's a bit silly.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some are friendly, some are scary, but one thing is sure, not one is ordinary.
64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Some are sporty, some are stripy, they're prickly and woolly and furry and slimy. Some are quite big and some are very small, and the last one's Georgina, who's incredibly tall.
64, 64, 64 Zulu. 64, 64, 64 Zulu.
Bedtime, Lucy.
OK, Mum.
The story of Ronald and his boulders.
Hi, Lucy.
Hello, everyone.
Ready for your story?
Oh, yes. Can I choose the story tonight?
Of course you can. What kind of story would you like?
I'd like a story set in Africa.
Yes!
That rules me out then. I don't know any African stories.
Oh, sorry, Boris. It has to be a story about a large animal.
Oh, an elephant?
A giraffe?
No, a rhino. I want to hear a story about Ronald the rhino.
Ah, remember when Ronald built a bridge across the Zambam River using boulders?
Oh, yes, that's a good story.
And I recall Ronald bashing the biggest boulder ever. It made quite a noise.
Oh, yes, it did.
Do all Ronald stories have boulders in them?
Of course!
Let me tell you the best rhino story of all. The story of Ronald and his boulders. My favourite pastime has always been gardening. Herbert the warthog loves gobbling up a juicy watermelon or two. Natalie the antelope adores ballet. And Ronald the rhino, well, he's into bashing boulders.
Oh!
His friend, the tic-tic bird, wasn't so keen on boulder bashing, but he went along with it because it made Ronald happy. And so it was that every day, come rain or shine, Ronald bashed boulders. He bashed big boulders and medium-sized boulders and small boulders. Until one day...
Uh-oh.
there were no boulders left.
I think you just bashed the last boulder there, Ronald.
It can't be.
Just think of all the other things we can do now. Go down to the lake for a swim, a game of fruit ball, have a picnic in the jungle clearing.
No, I want to bash something. We must go on an expedition to find new boulders.
But, Ronald, there's not a single one left in all of Africa.
No.
Yes! You will just have to get used to a life without boulders, Ronald.
But Ronald was wondering what else he could bash.
Here goes.
Stop! So sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Weaverbird. My friend Ronald hadn't seen your nest. I really think we should do something else now. We could visit Georgina in her garden.
Oh, look, Tick Tick, a mound of earth. What harm could bashing that do?
Oh!
Oh! Ah! Oh, I'm stuck! Oh!
Okay, Ronald. From now on, there will be no more bashing. Let's whistle a song instead.
That's a ridiculous idea.
You don't like my whistling?
It's annoying.
Annoying? How can you say that after all these years I put up with your pointless boulder bashing?
Oh, bashing boulders isn't pointless. It's a very interesting and deeply satisfying activity.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. Ha!
The Tick-Tick bird wanted to get as far away from Ronald as possible. And Ronald wanted to get as far away from the Tick-Tick bird as possible.
Here.
Ronald wasn't very happy. And neither was the Tick-Tick bird. He decided to whistle a little tune to cheer himself up.
I wonder what Ronald's doing. Maybe I should have gone with him on this expedition to find new boulders.
Did you say you were looking for boulders?
Yes. Have you seen any?
Over there, Rumble Mountain. It's where boulders are made.
Tell me more.
Every now and then, the volcano erupts, spitting out big boulders.
Oh, I'll go and have a look. Cheers, Esmeralda.
Be careful.
I suppose I'll have to get down there.
Meanwhile, Ronald was starting to miss the Tick-Tick bird.
Oh, I've been a silly rhino. I don't really care about boulders anymore. All I want is to have my friend Tick-Tick back. I'll tell Tick-Tick we can sing his song together. Oh! Boulders, boulders, boulders! So many boulders! But, oh, where's Tick-Tick? Oh, Tick-Tick!
I've brought you some boulders.
Hey, and I've come to whistle a song with you. Oh!
Ronald and the Tick-Tick bird were very happy to be friends again.
That was a brilliant Ronald the Rhino story.
Can I tell a rhino story now? And me?
Of course, monkeys, but not tonight. It's Lucy's bedtime now.
I want you all to save your rhino stories for me.
Yes!
But tomorrow evening, I'd like to hear a bear story from Boris.
Good night, Lucy.
Sweet dreams.
64, 64.
The story of Alan's scooter.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Lucy. Oh, what's the matter, Lucy?
It's my dad. He was supposed to make me a doll's house, but
But what?
he made something else instead.
What? What? Let's see.
It's up in my bedroom.
You mean this?
Oh, a castle.
It looks magnificent, Lucy.
I suppose it does look nice, but I wanted a house for Lola, not a castle.
I think your dad used his imagination.
Yes, that reminds me of a story about Alan the Aardvark and his scooter. Let me start from the beginning. It was a beautiful morning in Africa, and Nelson was sorting through his pile of arty, crafty things.
Maracas. Brilliant. You're so clever, Nelson.
Oh, you can have them.
Thanks, Nelson. That's really kind. Nelson made these maracas for us. He's so clever. He can make anything. Oh.
We all wanted to see what Nelson was making. That looks interesting, Nelson.
Wow! And do you know, how to make a trampoline, for example?
Of course I do.
How about a hat for me?
A kite.
All right, all right. I'll make something for everyone, but I'll need time.
That's fine. We'll all come back later.
Alan, would you like something too?
I don't really know.
How about a toy? Something useful, then. A scooter. Oh, you live on the other side of the hills, so a scooter will be very useful for getting around.
Oh, yes. What is a scooter, Nelson?
Here, I'll show you. You see, it's got wheels like this. No, like this. And handlebars. It's clear in my head, but not in the drawing.
I'm sure it will be great. I love the word scooter already.
How about I bring the scooter to you when it's ready?
Oh, are you sure, Nelson? It's a long way away.
Oh, no problem. Tom-ti-tom-tum-tum-tum.
I can't wait. My scooter's going to be great.
Ti-tom-tum.
Nelson was happy. He made all the objects his friends had asked for. Thanks, Nelson.
Cheers!
Cool.
He only had one more thing to make. The scooter for Alan.
Now, that's a scooter. Alan will be so pleased.
Oh, Nelson, I need you. It's my kite. It's broken.
Oh, dear. I'd like to help, but I promised Alan I'd deliver his scooter as soon as it was finished.
Well, what if you mend my kite while I take the scooter to Alan?
Huh?
Carrying a scooter? That's ridiculous. It's much easier to ride it.
Oh, uh-oh, what have I done? Alan's going to be so upset.
Alan?
This is the scooter Nelson made for Alan.
Oh. And don't worry, we'll help you mend it. We just need to wait for the new wheels to dry.
But I really need to go and fetch my kite from Nelson.
We can deliver the scooter if you like. Come on, Toby.
Can I help?
Nelson made this scooter for Alan, but now it's broken.
Well, I've got lots of super brilliant ideas to mend this scooter and make it even better. What do you think?
Cool.
We can't risk breaking it again, though. I'll take it to Alan. Bye! Hee-ho! Yeah! Oh, wow! Oh, this is brilliant! It's a scooty, sir! Oh, no! Thank you, my friends.
Is there a problem with your surfboard, Zed?
It's a scooter for Alan. Nelson made it.
We'll mend the scooter, won't we, Giggles? Oh, yes. We've got lots of ideas. And then we'll take it to Alan, won't we, Tickles? Hey, Alan! We come to deliver your scooter.
Wow! It's even better than I imagined.
Alan couldn't wait to try out his scooter.
Oh.
Oh, is that you, Alan? But,
Thank you for my scooter, Nelson.
it's not really a scooter anymore.
Oh, really? What is it then?
Well, it's, a scooty-copter.
My scooty-copter. Oh, thank you so much, Nelson.
There, Lucy. The story of a scooter that ended up as a scooty-copter.
Whee! Huh? But you've changed my doll.
Yes, a little. Now your doll can be a princess and live in...
A castle. Oh, thank you, Nelson. You really do have a lot of imagination. Night-night, Princess Lola.
Shall I take you back to your castle?
With pleasure, my dear Georgina. Night-night, everyone.
Night, night, Lucy.